for you are looking at and a survivor. I am a survivor. At the age of 26, I became addicted to pain pills, marijuana, and cocaine. Was it me? No, it was not me at all. But yet, thinking that I can become closer with those that I loved, if I take on the activity that they are doing, maybe I can get closer. Yet, it didn't kill me, but it made me stronger, inside as well as out. I seen how people were hurting themselves, and at that time, I wasn't strong enough to be a help. So now, I am making myself very helpful for those all around the world. If you think that you're not strong enough to handle situations without being high off of things that can harm you, you can get over all all of it. All of it. You can get over it all. You're looking at a survivor. How did I stop myself? It's more so the creator in the universe. Even at the times that I was like out there, struggling with and battling with different habits that were negatively done. Well, bad habits that was negative. Yeah, negative bad habits. Because you can have a habit, but it could be a positive habit. But those bad ones, I was a functioning addict, if that makes any sense. And at the time that I was battling, I was also praying. At the time that I was battling, I cried, I let it out, and it's not like I could hide it. But at the same time, people still seen beauty in me, but I did not feel beautiful at all. When I knew it wasn't me, it was like I was crying to get out of that box. Like something was weighing on me. And what was weighing on me was taking other situations and making it my situation when I had not one thing to do with their situation. And I felt like if I wouldn't be there for certain people, I'm a bad person. People would play the cards with me. Oh, you're a child of God. How do you just neglect me? You're a child of God, and you this and that. Like, they played the cards. They played the cards. And at that time, I didn't have knowledge. At that time, I had knowledge, but not too much of wisdom. And now that I have knowledge and I acknowledge situations, and now that I am stronger, now I'm seeing why I went through what I went through. It's like the Creator used my beauty to show how powerful He is. I'm going to show people that I can change you, which you took a detour. I took a detour and came right back home. What an adventure it was. What a ride. What a roller coaster I went on. What a roller coaster. What an adventure. And I am happy and I accept that I went through all that for a reason. It hurts when you hear that there's teenagers having bad habits and they're becoming addicts to negative activity, you know. And life can change and you don't have to run to, things that you think might make you feel better, because when that high comes down, that situation is still going to be there, you know. So you might as well face it. Face it sober. Face situations sober. And how did it change for me? The more I looked at my children, I was always a loving mom. I am a loving mother. And I love my children dearly. I love my children so much, more than words can't even explain. And I would just constantly look at my children and say, this is not me. This is not my life. This is not my purpose. It has to be more to life than to get high and going here and going there, taking on negative activities and becoming a participant of them. No. I look at my children, I would say, Mom, this is not your mother. And I wouldn't even hold it back from them. The best way to be is honest. Like, I would look at my children and say, this is not me. Like, this is not your mom. And it feels good to be free now. Yet, I also had to change my eating habits also. I had to change the people that I were around, like change my atmosphere, change my surroundings, because you make the choice. It's your choice. And now that I am so over my past and over all that has hurt me, now that I put it to rest, I'm reaching out to those who think that they can't change. So once again, being an addict, you don't have to be one. It's a mind. It's what's in your mind. You have to have control, that willpower. I will not look to pain pills. I will not look to this or that drug. I will not look to a man. I will not look to sex to try to make me feel better, because you're still empty inside. The more that you're harming yourself, you become like empty and blinded to what's really going on. And I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful that I have awakened the inside of me. Like, my temple is now awakened. And you're looking at a survivor. So, remember, there are always different things out here, different activities, different situations, and whatever situations you are going through, like, it's a different way to go about it. You don't have to run to things that you think are making you feel good or making you ignore the situation. You have to face them. Regardless, you have to face situations. And that's how you grow. That's another way to grow, to actually face. You have to face the situation and change it for the better. How can I make a positive solution out of this negative situation? There is always a positive solution towards to all bad. There is a good side. You got hot or cold, and it's always better for you. You just have to have that willpower and know that things can change inside your mind, because that's where the battle begins, in the mind. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching.